Hi guys, this video is going to be about the whole Jonny Criag MacBook scam thing. I know it's old news, but since I promised I'll do a video about it, I really wasn't thinking when I said it, but I'm going to do it anyways. So the whole thing behind the Jonny Criag and the MacBook thing is that he told fans that if they sent him money, he'll give them a MacBook. And obviously no one got their MacBooks because apparently it was a lie, and he was using that money to support his drug addiction, which I really don't know if that's true or not, so I don't really want to say anything about that because I don't know the facts. But it turned into a big thing with him when Chris Motionless from Motionless in White did an interview, and they asked him about his thoughts on the whole thing, and he gave his opinion. And apparently Jonny didn't like what he said about him, so he decided to go on Twitter and start bashing Chris's band, saying a bunch of things about them that, you know, just really wasn't cool. And Chris, of course, he's a really genuine, sweet guy, and he did not retaliate because, you know, he's not that kind of guy to argue like that. So he just basically posted something on Tumblr, basically saying, like, why he said what he said and why he shouldn't feel that he should be criticized towards saying what he said. And I just think Jonny, he was being a complete douchebag towards Chris for no reason. He gave his opinion on something, and I didn't think that he needed to be judged so hard because he's making fun of his band, calling them faggots and all these things. Like, that's not even cool. That's really not cool. And then the sad part about it is that Jonny's fans were also joining in and making fun of Motionless in White and Chris. Why would you do that? That's not being a true fan. Just because your role model or whatever is bashing someone else doesn't mean you need to join in. Being a true fan means that, you know, you need to accept the mistakes that your role model is making and let them know that they're wrong. Because on all levels, Jonny's wrong. If he did tell people to buy MacBooks for the reason that I think it is and that everyone says it is. Like, you cannot support them in that because obviously they're going to think that they're not doing anything wrong. You need to tell him and let him know that, no, you're wrong. He's just giving his opinion and you don't need to be criticizing him like that because that's really not even cool. But I don't even see why Jonny would act that way towards Chris, obviously because whatever Chris said was true about him, because if it wasn't true, why are you even worrying about it so hard, you know? But Chris, he's a really, really genuine guy, and I'm really proud that he did not retaliate to whatever Jonny was saying about him. I'm not sure exactly what was said because I didn't see the tweets because they are now deleted. But the funny thing I find about it is that Jonny has the nerve to retweet something that says, I don't do drugs, retweet if you don't as well. And I thought that was quite hilarious because everyone knows that he's a junkie and he drinks a butt ton. So I think that's kind of shady how you would retweet something like that. Just putting that out there. But yeah, so I want you guys to leave me comments about your thoughts on the whole Jonny Criag MacBook scam and whatnot with the Chris Motionless thing. Yeah, that. I will be putting the links for the interview with Chris and basically what Chris said about Jonny on his Tumblr. But he didn't say anything bad about him. He was just, you'll see when you look at it. Yeah, so that's it. Next week, Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, so I guess that's kind of a surprise video. We'll see what that's going to be about. So just leave comments, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and my voice sounds retarded. Okay, that's better. And if you're wondering what the heck is up with my hair, it looked like a mess, so I had to put a headband on it. Just putting that out there also. So yeah, see you guys next week. Comment, let me know your thoughts and whatnot about this situation.